Hello everyone and welcome to another review, and today's review is Earthrise wheeljack. As always, before we actually get into the figure, let's see his box. And as always, wheeljack comes in the regular deluxe class box. I have, besides to mention this really cool space theme that seems to be the Earthrise theme. We come around, you see wheeljack's artwork looking real good. Come around, you see the product shots, and then we have the Earthrise artwork again. Now, finally, let's get into the figure. At first, I do have to say, this figure is pretty fucking good. Like, whew, he is very G1 accurate. He's inexpensive. These guys are $20, the deluxe classes. And just as a Transformer fan, this is a huge part of engineering. There's one part I don't like. He has these for the hands, but I can take that, leave it, because he's such a small toy. You really can't get around some things they have to do. And it really seems that Earthrise is cutting back on a lot of this I guess detail on the plastic. I guess the mechanical detail, they're cutting it back, probably because they want to be more like the masterpieces, which are just very smooth. But the sculpting on this figure is awesome. The head sculpt is something new. I did wish his eyes were a little bit brighter, because they're so deep in there. Sometimes you really don't see them, and it's hard for them to come off on camera correctly. But going down from the head, you have his iconic little back things. They're square, not pointed. I really like this translucent piece on his stomach. Going around here, you can see the back of the car, even though wheels right here. The arms sculpted very nice, black, but they did put some mechanical detail in there. The pelvis, not really much, but a little bit. Legs are really nice. I'll get into that in the paint. That's a big thing I like about this figure. Coming down, the feet are molded very nicely. And yes, it's just Earthrise, they seem like they are just kicking it or hitting it out of the park recently. And as for accessories, you saw God damn it. You saw what he had. It was on the shoulder. Here we have his little shoulder cannon that was in G1. You can attach it to his shoulder. Like I said, have these little parts in the back that also is part of the transformation. Simply just attaches it there. There you go. But also it has a peg onto it, so you can put it inside of his hand, and now you can carry it around like a gun. Unfortunately, this is his only accessory, so we kind of got botched, but he's a regular size deluxe, so, you know, $20 for this good of sculpting, it's worth it. And as for paint, as I have him T-pose, so I can show you all of the paint. First, the paint on the head, the silver, and no, not the black. I think it's all cast in black with painted silver, and the eyes are painted blue. The Autobot logo on these red stripes. The green here, the red, the green, the black turning around. All of these little decals on his racing car. The rims are painted. A lot of people don't really weird out about how these are orange, but I actually really like it. It fits the cream color of where these guys would be like in the 80s and everything. Green here, coming around. More decals for the car. More decals on the car, and red and green paint. More red and green paint on the back. I really like this back because it's flat, it's good, and it doesn't, you can barely see it. It's just a back. It's very nice. His spoiler, green, and as you saw, the accessory, it is painted in a dark, yes, metallic, and same as for the other side of the arm. And as for the joints, as this figure, not like a lot of the Earthrise figures that have been having loose joints, mainly hoists. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go watch my horse review. Solid. When I shake him like this, he doesn't not flaying around. Everything seems really, really good and tightened, and he can hold a pose. I don't like talking about the joints because it's really short. You just have to say the tight. And as for articulation, we have a ball joint at the head. His back does kind of restrict a 360 at his arm, but if you know how to get around it, you can get it. You can't really go back this way, but you can go like backswing his arm behind his back and just kind of moving it out of the way. There's a bicep swivel, 90 degrees at the arm. There is a wrist swivel coming down to the legs. There's no there's no crunch. You can call that a crunch, but it's not really. It's just part of the pelvis movement. Legs can move out that far and that far, pretty much on the same on both sides. There is a thigh swivel, but it's more upward on the connected to the pelvis. There is some ankle tivot. I can't say it today. Motherfucker, you know what I mean. There's some of that, and he can get a good stretch. Look at that. Damn, boy. Look at that. Damn, boy. Goddamn, boy. Goddamn. And as for posing, and as you can see, you can do a lot of poses. Hot diggity damn. I actually like this guy. I love you. So to stop me from being more of a weirdo, let's start the transformation. Holy shit, that was a very, very easy transformation and very memorable. I really, really like this mode. It's super cool. It's a race car, and as you can see, I actually forgot what car wheeljack is, but I think this is different from his G1 version. I think it's much longer. As we see that from this side, all of his decals, 638. I don't think that's mean anything. Let me zoom in more. And there we go. Yeah, all of these decals. Let me see if I recognize any. No, I don't. And I can't even see those ones. That looks like Supreme to me. What does that say? Okay, so got an auto robot on the side, little flag, Autobot symbol on the back, on the spoiler. Got more of the decals, more of the Japanese. Same stuff on this side, just the Autobot logo and all his decals. On the front, you can see his racing stripe, and goddamn, I do have to say, this is good. Like I said at the beginning, talking about the transformation, this is a really good transformation. It's simple, it's clean, everything fits together. It's not much frustration, and you get a very, very good car mode out of it too. It's slick, it's cool. I'm having a hard, I have hard times talking about car modes because it's just a car. But this one's cool. And if you've been watching my videos, you know what time it is. After the transformation, we really do the size comparability. G1 Bumblebee, NECA Godzilla vs. Mothra, MP10, and my next review, Earthrise Cliff Jumper. And that's the end of the video. Please subscribe, like, comment, or don't. I don't care. I do this for fun. As wheeljack says goodbye, I say goodbye too. And also, if you want to comment, ask me anything, feel free to do so. I like Transformers. I love Transformers. So you want to talk about Transformers or anything else, let's talk. Bye.
Now this is really a nicer sound.
Fucking drug shit. Yeah. Do the drug. Yeah. Yo. Straight from the desert Queens. Leave you sleeping on the mezzanine. Like you Lincoln and switch it to a desert scene. Often heard, but this motherfucker seldom seen. I'm throwing blows while you waiting for the bell to ring. Drug smoking, razors make the pasta sweet. Slumped over when the barrel in your posture meet. Stay lean like some motherfucking ostrich meat. You full of shit, it's time to get a colonoscopy. Scissor kicks, dick suck from Miss Elizabeth. Lex Luger arms, 4 in the morning in the dark with the computer on. Wasting my